Hello and welcome back to the TeamMETA College Conference Spring Showdown. I, as always, will be your host, Austin, Osto, whatever you want to call me. And today we have a double header for you tonight. We've got GMU B up against the University of Alabama B. GMU, of course, being George Mason University. And Howard Community College, HCC, up against Florida Atlantic University B, FAU B. And we can't wait to see these four teams jump down onto the pitch and get into the action. They're four teams that have continued to impress throughout the season, and we can't wait to see who's going to come out on top in what will certainly be two fast-paced and high-scoring games between these teams. Is it going to be GMU or UA? Is it going to be HCC or FAU? Only time and these matches will tell, so without further ado, let's go jump straight into Game 1 of Match 1. We jump into the first game now. GMU B on the blue, Alabama B on the orange, and we're straight into the first kickoff. It's Guy against Red over towards this right wall. Sox goes forward, takes an initial touch here at the ball, wants to try and center it back towards mid. Red's able to get back into the play, keeps it cornered, but Kenny plays looking just to play it away as Sox just going to kill it back towards mid. Guy, a little additional touch towards the wall. Sox touches it even further here into the blue, and Solution, he sees that one's going towards an open net, drives forward and secures up the goal to get Alabama the first of the match and the game here. 22 seconds in, so now Sox back over to the corner. Guy wants to try and chase it out. Kenny back over into the orange corner. Red wants to face it away himself, and now it's going to find its way back over towards the ramp. Red looking to try and play it away. Guy setting up towards mid for a pass, but now it's back over towards the right wall. Sox, he's looking to try and boom it out over into the blue. He's successful. Bino's intercepts, but the ball's still here, still aggressive, and still in blue side possession now as they look to try and play it away. Sox looking to try and get a little hit past the defenders back towards box, and Red trying to follow up there, but Bino's ready to receive it. The ball saved away. Now it's back over towards the orange as Sox looking to try and kill the momentum. It's back towards the box. Guy getting it over towards the wall, looking to lob it away. Solution goes forward to try and take a shot. He's met by Red and a blue side aggressor who managed to keep the ball stagnant over towards mid, and now Solution touching it a little further away. Guy to follow. It's over off the corner, back over towards mid. Red wants to follow it away. Kenny managing to get that ball over into the corner, and Solution wants to play it out. Guy sees this ball floating along, wants to go forward to try and get that center back up in front of the net, but isn't quite able to find any sort of good hit for it. So now it's back over towards the orange. Guy a touch to keep it centered. Solution goes up, wants to deny the shot. Bino's was going forward to receive that pass as well, but the ball, it's back over towards mid, and Red gonna lob it in from over the mid-pitch line, securing up the second here for the University of Alabama, and they are holding on to their lead and developing more. It's back towards mid. Sox and Solution looking to try and get this one over closer to the net, and Sox gonna get a nice little centering hit to get that ball back towards mid. Bino's looking to try and get it away, and now it's back over towards the corner. Sox, oh, he manages to get it back over into a back pass. Kenny plays looking to play this one up, gets it over towards mid. Bino's a lob to keep it aggressive, but Guy not able to get there before Sox. The ball back into the blue. GMU, they're looking to try and get this one away. Solution, he's gonna center it up. Bino's looks to try and go forward and take this out. Red, it's back over towards mid. Sox goes forward as well, takes the ball back over into the orange, and Solution, he wants to chase this ball away. Bino's, it's back over towards mid. Guy goes up to try and hit this back down towards net, but it's over to the corner. Kenny's to follow, and he manages to hit the shot. Sees the pass over right in front of the net, flies up and secures in the first goal here for GMU. The gap closed back down to 1, and only 2 minutes left to play with. Plenty of time here for the blue-sided Patriots to come out with another goal. get themselves an equalized scoreline, but you can tell Alabama they don't want to allow that opportunity. It's back over into the blue, looking to try and chase this one past Kenny, trying to take the ball away, but Sox won't allow. Gets it over to the corner, finally gets that touch back over the midline. Solution wants to play this one out. Bino's pressures back over towards the blue. Kenny, Sox looking to fight here, and Sox managing to win it. It's back over towards the blue, but immediately boomed back over into the Alabama end. Red with no boost has to try and play this one slow, and Solution finally comes in to assist. The ball back towards mid. Solution looking to send that one even closer to box, and look at that, gets 2 hits out of that position, just looking to try and decimate the defense, but not able to find himself any sort of goal. 74 seconds to go, still GMU with the quality needed to secure up a good chance at overtime, or perhaps a chance to steal this away at the last second. A demo there on to Ryguy, denying him any sort of shot there at the second goal. Now it's back over towards the blue. Red wants to play it into a center. Solution to follow. Back over towards the corner, and Bino's, he manages to get a touch. It's back towards Sox, and he's going to deliver in a third goal. Look at that out of the Alabama side. 48 seconds to go. The 2-goal lead regained, and now with 3-1. They are in the driver's seat of taking away this first game. Sox actually back passing it over to Solution, who looks to try and play this one in, dribbles it over, gets it towards the backboard, and actually just gets it in right over to the net, because that's exactly what Alabama's doing, getting that 4th goal on board. Solution, it's over towards the left wall. Kenny looks to try and play this one away. Red sees the ball coming down, but Kenny gets an additional hit to try and center it back up. Ryguy's there as well. Red wants to chase this ball away, manages to get it back over towards mid, and there's only 12 seconds left. Unfortunately for George Mason University, this one has gotten a little too out of hand. The University of Alabama have put up the numbers, and now they are looking to reap the rewards as they take game number 1 here of the best of 5. Alabama claiming the first, and now we've got George Mason University trying to fight back in here to equalize it back up. We're straight into the kickoff. Bino's gets it pretty deep over into the Alabama side. Ryguy wanting to try and set up for a passing play. Back over towards mid. Bino's to try and chase once more, but it's over towards the wall. Raj to follow, gets it back towards the box. Now it's over towards the right wall. Sox tries to get that one past, but it's Bino's. Raj looking still just to block off against any approach here from Red. Raj able to intercept. Sox catches the ball back in mid. It's going to be boomed back over into the orange. Met there high by Ryguy, but the shot not quite on. Bino's to follow. Back over towards Sox, back towards Solution. Now back towards mid as Ryguy forces it back towards the net, and Raj tries to come through and sink in the first goal of game number 2, but the ball not going to go his way. It's back over into the blue now and right into the net as it finds itself straight into the bottom right of the box, and the University of Alabama, they're going to be the first ones to strike here, but Raj, oh, that ball just right of being an immediate equalizer. Solution managing to carry this one back over towards the mid pitch. Red wants to try and set up Sox back over towards the corner now, and Bino's looking to try and slip by a shot, almost does, back over towards that orange box. Ryguy gonna lob the ball straight back up, wants to try and get a shot on board himself. It's over off the backboard. Bino's not quite able to hit the follow-up shot into the net, so now Ryguy back over in the blue side back line trying to deny any sort of shot, and he's successful. Solution going forward to take that hit. Ryguy denying it. Now it's back towards mid. Red gonna try to take this one away. Wants to try and carry it out and looking to try and set up Solution or Sox in mid. Isn't quite able to find it. Back over towards the right now. Solution, a touch over towards the blue corner. Raj just looking to clear that one away as Sox waits over in the wings. Tries to go forward to take an initial touch, but it's cleared away. Now back over into the orange. 2 minutes deep here. Still the University of Alabama leading by 1, but still only leading 1-0. So if they can, of course, hold on to that for 3 more minutes, they'll be sitting up at match point 2-0. GMU looking to try and equalize it as soon as they can, and Ryguy manages to get the ball over into the right crossbar, bounces it right back to himself, and he secures in the goal to get the equalizer on the board about 12 seconds away from the halftime mark. Well, now it's back over into the orange. Benos wants to try and pressure this into a second. It's killed up into a center off that corner. Solution wants to play it back mid. Red looking to try and get a touch, but the ball back over into the blue corner. Ryguy booms it away. Back into the orange now. It's going to be ricocheted over off this orange corner, and it's back over towards Sox as he looks to try and set this back towards mid himself. Solution, Red looking to chase it away. The ball over towards the left wall. Ryguy wants to play it out back over towards the orange side corner now, and Raj wants to try and chase this out over towards the orange. Back towards Sox. Ryguy trying to pressure, but Sox maintains possession. It's over towards the ceiling, back down towards Solution, and Solution, he gets it past one, but Raj is there to salvage. Back over in front of the box now as Benos trying to get this off the wall, back over centered up, and Sox going to just kill it over into the blue. Ryguy to follow. Solution trying to get in the way, but the ball boomed over in front of that orange box. It's off the crossbar, and Ryguy's there to secure the shot. GMU, they have their first lead now in game number 2, 95 seconds to go, and they are holding on strong. They equalized, they took the lead back, and now we're going to see if they can hold on to it to equalize the series up at 1-1. Well, right now, Alabama, the ball in their possession. Red tries to send it into the blue. Solution looking to play it out of the corner here, gets it past Benos, but Raj is there ready to receive it and gets a shot in himself. Sox tries to get back, but caught up on the wall. Can't quite find a touch onto that ball, and it gets itself in for a GMU 3-1 lead, a 2-goal lead now found. And if they can hold on to that for 68 seconds, they will certainly be coming away with the win. But 2-goal lead isn't enough for them. A third secured in. We'll get a quick look at the scoreboard here going into the kickoff. You can tell, very offensive game coming out of GMU here in game number 2. They didn't want a repeat of game 1, and they decided they'd create an exact mirror image to try and smack Alabama a little bit sideways. Well, smack them sideways they have, and 45 seconds left. Alabama with 3 goals necessary to tie this back up. It's boomed over into the orange. Ryguy and Raj back to defend those. Sox gonna send a back pass over towards mid. Solution to follow. The ball not quite on, but it's saved off against the crossbar anyway. Raj, it's back towards mid. Solution trying to drop the ball in. It's not quite on, and Ryguy clears it away. 20 seconds, and unfortunately for Alabama, this one is too far gone. 20 seconds to go. 3 goals down, and for GMU, a phenomenal comeback here to get out of game 1, looking a little worse for wear, dusting themselves off, and coming back in here to strike in a dominating game number 2. So we'll hop into game 3 here in a few moments, but for now, the series score tied all up at 1-1. We're all tied up now going into game number 3. GMU have brought it back, and now it's time to see which of these two teams will be the first ones to get up to match point. Sox sending the ball deep over into the blue right off the kickoff. Ryguy gonna meet it, sends it back mid. Benos trying to follow that one over towards the goal, but Sox won't allow. It's back towards the corner. Ryguy trying to get that one past. Finds its way back to Sox, who gets the possession, gets it out. Now it's back towards the blue box. Red having to try to push up. Benos as well, getting it back towards target. Oh, but it's touched away. Solution not going to allow that one to be there for long. And now Ryguy, he wants to chase this out of the blue corner. Benos to fight it. Sox to try and see if he can find himself an open net, but it's right back over towards the net, and Solution, he manages to get a fadeaway shot straight past the final defender. And now we've got ourselves an Alabaman lead once again. 45 seconds is what it takes. And now Benos back into the play. It's over to Sox, trying to drop it back towards net. It's just off target. Now back towards mid. You can tell they're trying to hunt down the defenders there. Sox going for a demo, but no cigar. It's back over to Raj, who's just just trying to set this one back towards the box. It does center down mid. Solution looking just to play it away. Ryguy and Beano's keeping it aggressive. Beano's another hit over into that corner. Solution trying just to touch it away, gets it down off the ramp, and now Beano's looking to try and play it past. It's over in front of the box now. Sox over towards the corner. Now back towards mid. Oh, Raj, a near miss on that one, but it throws the defenders off. Beano's to try and fight this one back over into the box. It's down to Ryguy. Now it's back to mid. Raj trying to follow through with a shot of his own, but the defenders here for UA not allowing anything to slip by. Ryguy with the ball. It's back towards mid. Gets cleared away a second before Raj can get to it. And now it's back over to Beano's. Trying to get this one past. Finds it towards the corner. Stopped immediately by Red. And Raj trying to force the issue. Actually manages to get the ball dropped back down towards net. But Solution, a quick clear away. Now it's over towards Ryguy. A shot back over off the backboard. Solution. Red off the ball here as Beano's trying to get into the play, and it's actually Ryguy who finds the ball centered back up towards mid and delivers in the equalizer here for GMU. It's a 1-all game, and now either side fighting to be the next advantage here in game number 3. It's back towards target. Solution trying to slip that ball in the back end of the GMU side, and instead it's Ryguy taking it all the way to the opposite end and delivering in a second. 2 minutes 33 now, and GMU, they've taken their lead here in game number 3, looking to try and hold on to it here. They've got a half of a game to wait through, and if they can hold on to that lead, they will of course come out the victors with the match point here in the best of 5. Red trying to get it out of the orange side corner. It's back over towards mid. Beano's setting itself back down. Solution to try and chase this one out, but it's stuck in the corner. Sox has to try and fight back up into it. It's back down over towards the blue. Beano's, oh, he's just above that one, but Ryguy able to get a touch away. Red looking to take advantage of the chaos. The ball centered back up towards mid, and Raj clears it away before Solution can do anything. Back over to the orange corner. Raj wants to try and set that back towards mid where Beano's is waiting. It's lobbed back towards target, and it clips the top crossbar, but no denial, and GMU, they smack in a third now for a 2-goal lead. Sox finding the ball. Oh my goodness, looks to try and score immediately off the kickoff, and Raj able to deny the first with quite an impressive save, but the follow-up just too fast there for him. 3-2 now heading into the final 100 seconds, and Alabama not quite willing to let this one slip fully away. It's down to a 1-goal difference. They only need 1 on that orange side to tie it back up, give themselves a chance here at the win. Ryguy taking it over into the orange right away. It's killed into that corner and gonna be sent back up towards the ceiling. Beano's meets it. Raj trying to follow it up with a shot, but no dice. Back over to the right wall. Raj wants to just try and get a back pass going over to a teammate, and no connection there from Beano's, but Ryguy ready to receive it. It's back towards him in the corner. It's going to be a center. Oh no, it goes towards the orange corner actually, and Solution's ready for it. It's off the ceiling. Beano's to try and follow that one through. Ryguy seeing it slip behind. He tries to get up and intercept, and he does. A 50. 1 out, and now over towards the orange. As you can see, Raj trying to chase that one through, but Solution too fast to the ball. Raj off it. Ryguy, it's past him. Beano's trying to get up here to deny any sort of center, but it's finding its way back towards net. Ryguy once again up into the play. Denying it back over towards the corner. Sox and Red both looking to try and make something work here out of the orange, and the ball just being pressured up here against the University of Alabama goal. Beano's trying to set something up here, and oh, Solution expecting a shot past him, tries to get off it in time. There's only 10 seconds, and Sox, he needs to boom this ball away. Gets it back towards mid. Red's there to receive it. Hits it back over. It's not on target. Raj kills it, and this is the last play. Ryguy touches it a little further out. Solution does his best, but it hits the ground, and 3-2, GMU being gonna take match point at 2-1. Going now into game number 4, GMU be up 2-1, looking to try and close this one out fast. Alabama going to be looking to try and equalize it here. The ball met up high. Raj and Sox forcing it back over into mid, back over towards the blue, and Ryguy there to clear it away. Beano's a boom down pitch. Ryguy trying to follow the ball back over towards mid. Sox wants to try and get that one up pitch, manages to win it out over in front of the box actually, and now Solution coming together with Red to try and force that ball in. It's over towards the corner. Solution intercepting. Back towards mid, and now Red looking to try and win this out. Manages to get the ball over the mid-pitch line. Sox to follow. Now going back over towards the side, back into the blue, and look at that, a cross-pitch pass over to Sox, but it's intercepted next to the net. GMU not going to allow the first goal to go through that easily, but Sox still trying to force their hand here, pushing the ball closer. Red to follow, a lob back over. Now back over into the blue. Raj taking control. Wants to touch this over the line, and it's back over towards mid. As you can tell, Beano's looking to try and play this one away. And oh my goodness, it's one in front of the net, but Solution, it's just left of the box. Can't quite find the shot yet. Red not hitting the ball, but gets a bump, and that's just enough. Scattering the defense enough to open up some cracks in the net. A first goal coming through here for Alabama now. 80 seconds in. And now we're back over towards mid. Beano's trying to pressure the ball. Ryguy goes through for the touch. It's over into the orange now. Solution wants to chase it out. It's over towards the wall, and Raj to follow this one through. Finds it left. Beano's to try and follow. Raj, a little additional lob back towards the net. Beano's trying to get this back over to Ryguy, but Red won't allow it. The ball back over into the blue. Over towards this left wall now. Sox trying to pressure it past. Beano's goes up to meet. Wants to try and play this a little further off, wins it back towards mid. It's over towards the right now, and Solution, he wants to try and force that ball by. Not going to be able to. Raj now looking to pressure. It's back towards mid. Solution goes to meet against Ryguy. The ball won over towards the left wall, but Beano's to follow. Just dropping the ball there into the Alabama side, and Raj just going to set it back over to Beano's. A nice touch to keep it aggressive. Ryguy a little over excessive on that jump, but look at that. Misses the initial engagement, but manages to find himself a perfect shot straight over the defenders. And he's going to equalize this game back up. We're about to be into the second half here. Raj going to kill it over towards the right. Beano's to try and chase it through, but Ryguy, the one to now try and force in a goal. Red follows through, and the shot's just going to go into an uncontested box. We're 6 seconds into the second half, and Alabama, the first ones to retake the lead. Now it's over into the orange straight off the bat. Beano's and Ryguy trying to force this one by. Red wanting to try and win this back over into mid. Ryguy finds the ball high. It's over towards Raj. Ryguy once again, it sets the ball back up for an offensive play, but Sox and Solution not going to allow that one to stay there for long. Back towards mid. Now over towards the backboard. Raj wants to go up for the double touch. Manages to keep the ball aggressive, but it doesn't find the box. Beano's now dropping it back over towards net. Ryguy looking to chase it away. Raj inserting himself into the play. Ryguy as well goes up to meet in a 50. Beano's to follow. The ball not quite on. He's trying to win himself a shot, and look at that. Goes for the bump play as well, and Ryguy drops in a second goal for him and the team, equalizing up the scoreline at 2-2. 2 shots, 2 goals for Ryguy there on the blue. And now Alabama, they need to try and find a third lead here. And oh my goodness, Raj finds himself a shot, but it's quickly touched away. Solution looking to try and set up Red over towards mid. It's back towards the corner. Solution still on it. Drops the ball back over towards the blue. And oh, it's met there by Ryguy. Back over now towards the orange. Ryguy still trying to force that ball, but Solution saving it away. Back over towards mid now as Sox wants to pressure this. It's towards the backboard, back towards Red. Solution, Ryguy, sorry, both going up to meet that ball, and and Bino's trying to beat out Solution, but not quite able to find a hit. Sox looking just to block out against this goal, and look at that. A bump comes through, and Bino's trying to find himself a shot into an open net, but the ball just bouncing itself along that line, not going to find itself inside the target. Red playing this one back over. Sox to meet it. Back over towards the right wall. And Rye Guy Bino's looking to pressure this away. Solution trying to clear it out of the orange. Bino's forcing the issue. Oh my goodness, and Sox has to make quite the backward save there to get that ball away. We very well might see overtime here, or maybe not. Bino's smacking in a ball right into the top right corner, and just as we're saying overtime's looking like a possibility, with 15 seconds to go, GMUB rip away a lead. 10 seconds, and if they can hold this, they're gonna just win the match 3-1. It's back over towards the corner. Red trying to set up a center. Solution to follow, touches it mid, but it smacks the ground, and that's it. GMUB with the 3-2 win in Game 4 and the 3-1 win in the series. Jumping into game number 1, we've got HCC on the blue, FAU on the orange, and we're straight into the kickoff. Logs and Trees, Nooble, Tyron, all going for that ball. It finds its way towards the blue side box, but now towards the opposite wall, as Nooble looks to just try and clear it away. MSG there to receive. It's over in front of the box. Tyron gets it away. Zevblum trying to chase this one back over into the blue, and an orange side player getting demoed there. Zevblum having to respawn back over near the net. The ball coming right over towards him though, and that's going to allow him and Tyron the chance to clear this away. MSG chasing as well. Pulse managing to get into mid over towards that box. Logs a little bit over aggressive towards that ball. It's back towards Nooble, back towards the right side now, and Tyron looking just to try and clear this out of the Howard end. It's over towards Nooble. He's gonna kill it back towards this orange corner, and MSG looking to try and chase it away. Finds the ball, gets it back towards mid. It's over towards the right wall now, and Tyron looking to try and get this one out. Zevblum to chase. Pulse in the backline looking to block off against the shot. No, Zevblum getting it straight in front of that net. The shot not able to find itself just yet though, and Pulse following now with the shot back over towards the orange. It's killed along the goal line here, as we're seeing Zevblum look to try and play this past into the blue. It's over towards the opposite corner, back towards Pulse. He is going to be flicking this further and further towards the orange, and Pulse wants to try and chase this one away. Gets killed over near that ceiling, and Nooble kills it back over the mid-pitch line. Logs and Trees wants to play it over into the orange corner. He's successful, but needs to try and play it past the defender here. Nooble's going to take up that task. The ball being dropped right along the mid-pitch line, and all. I say the mid-pitch line, I'm jumbling all my words here because this has been a back-and-forth affair with 2 minutes into the game. No goals scored yet. Both teams desperately searching for that first one. Zev gonna manage to just block off there against any shots. Nooble sees the opportunity, lobs it back towards mid. Pulse looking for a shot. Nooble to try and chase this one away. Finds a demo in the corner as well. Tyron back up in. Able to get that ball over towards mid. Zev wants to try and set up Tyron. He does, but Pulse getting in the way. Manages to bump that ball out. Logs getting bumped in the process, but actually finds his way back towards the ball, and MSG gonna deny that shot. It's over towards the corner. Nooble touches it back towards net. It's back towards mid. Going off that top crossbar, and Logs getting bumped just before he can complete the double touch. Now Nooble looking to keep the ball aggressive. It's over in front of the net. MSG clears. 2 minutes left. Still no goals scored. And Howard, they are hunting here for the first. Logs goes up. He's blocked by Tyron. And now back over into this orange corner. Nooble coming in. Pulse to follow. They want to try and find themselves a play back over, but MSG won't allow. Keeps the ball over into the blue side of the pitch. Nooble to try and follow this one out. MSG going up to block. Nooble off the ball. Logs here to follow fast, and it's jumping back towards Pulse as he's looking to try and fight his way back over, but Zevblum just gonna take a high shot at a wide open blue net. and that's going to be the first goal on the board here for FAUB. Now it's back over towards mid. Newble managing to lob that ball just a little bit closer over towards the orange, but not going to be there for long. Pulse to boom it right back in. Now Tyron looking to try and chase this out. Pulse looking for a play as well, but so many defenders here blocking off against these hits out of the FAU side. Tyron sees the ball slipping behind him. Pulse follows through, manages to lob it up. Newble wants to chase it over, actually redirecting it back towards net, but oh, it's not quite on. Logs is there, tries to slap it over the line, but it's quickly touched away, and Zev looking to try and deny anything here out of the FAU side. So far, they've been successful. They don't want to allow another one to find their way past, but they only have 50 seconds to try and tie this match back up. And right now, 45 now. Newble looking to try and chase that ball. It's going to float down over towards the net. Tyron touches it quickly away. Pulls to follow. Gets the ball towards the backboard. Now back over towards Tyron, who looks to clear it away. Newble touching it mid. Logs follows, and that's the equalizer. 33 seconds remaining. And they're tied up at 1-1. 30 seconds left here. Pulse trying to look to see if perhaps he can open something up here for a last-second goal. Newble sees the ball in the orange. It's met there by the defenders, quickly touched away. Pulse to follow, gets the ball over into the orange, bumped off it as well, but MSG back into the play. Newble follows, that's a fast shot, but Zev denies. It's back over towards mid. MSG, a lob back towards the blue net. Tyron to follow. It's back over towards the blue once more, getting locked against this net. Zev looking for the shot. Tyron to follow, isn't able to find it. It ricochets off the right crossbar, and we have overtime in game number 1. The first advantage on the line here, and Logs is just gonna air dribble it in straight off the kickoff. A bit anticlimactic here at the end. It only takes 4 seconds, but HCC come away with a 1-0 lead. HCC taking game 1 in a nail-biter, so now we jump into game number 2. FAU looking to come back here and equalize it up. Put the ball back over into the orange side right off the bat. Pulse trying to get an easy early goal here, but it's back over towards mid. Still fighting for a center here along the orange side wall. Zev manages to get it away. Pulse to chase. Goes a little bit behind him. He has to hit that one back over towards Newble. Logs getting pumped out of the way as well. Uses the momentum to get a little further up pitch. Newble not quite getting the touch he was looking for, but Logs there to try and assist. It's back towards mid. Pulse trying to help out with a shot back over towards net, but it finds its way to the corner. MSG fighting this ball back over into the blue. Now looking to try and deny any sort of shot from slipping by, but Zevblum there to deliver the first goal. FAUB coming out with the first one in 43 seconds. MSG looking to try and get this one over into the blue immediately for a second perhaps, and Newble just going to kill the ball back over towards the midline. It's down towards Pulse. He manages to touch it back over into the orange, but Tyron just trying to clear this one away. Logs manages to get back over, gets a touch towards ball, and Newble dropping a shot back over towards net actually, but met right along the line by a defender. Not going to be able to get that one past, and you can just see the side of FAU currently just playing slow, playing patient, and denying the shots that come their way. Tyron goes up to try and win the fight against Pulse. It's back over towards the left wall. MSG sees it jumping into the top crossbar, and now back over towards MSG again as he tries to drop it back towards net. Newble to play the ball out. Gets it over off the ramp. Tyron to follow. Newble wins it past him as well. Logs trying to get a touch back towards mid. Gets it over towards the corner. Can't quite redirect it into a center, but MSG trying to force the issue. Zev dropping the ball back over towards box. Logs. Newble looking to try and play this into a team play perhaps, but with no boost for Newble, he has to just try and guard the ball there. Ends up giving away possession, and now back over into the Howard side. MSG looking to try and set this one up. Gets it back over, and it's past him. Newble tries to drop it into an uncontested net, but it's just left of box. Now back towards mid, finding its way over towards the right side corner, and pocket Pulse wants to try and get this one away. It's over to MSG now, who drops it back over towards the box. Tyron touches it down towards the wall, and now Logs looking to try and chase it a little closer to the FAU net, but it's found once again by Zevblum, who wins it over into the blue. Logs looking to deny it off the backboard there. MSG follows with a shot, but it's just right off that crossbar. And now over to Zev, who looks to drop it back towards box. Nubel won't allow. Back into the blue side corner. MSG managing to get a ball back towards mid, and Nubel just gonna fire it over towards the left side. As you can see, still fighting here for possession, but this time locked up against the Howard backline. MSG tries to get a double touchdown, but it's not quite gonna connect. Nubel meets the ball left. It's over back into the orange. Zev goes up to meet. It's back to Tyron. He wants to try and hit this one back over and on. Meets the ball once again over towards the corner, but MSG dropping it in front of the box. Pulse just trying to fire off a shot. Nubel actually forcing there against the defender, managing to get that ball even closer to the net, but Tyron just takes it and starts to run away with the ball back over towards the blue. MSG goes up to try and hit that one down, but can't quite predict the movements of the blue-sided Howard team, and it's back over towards mid. 75 seconds, only one goal separating these two teams, and FAU, they might be able to equalize this off the back of a one-goal game. Well, Nubel, he's trying to get this back towards mid. They're looking for that equality, HCC, and right now Pulse with the opportunity to get it away. Tyron tries to meet out against that ball. MSG, it's over his head back towards mid. Zev managing to touch it up blue. 50 seconds left, and Tyron dropping the ball back down, loses his life in the process. This is an opportunity for Nubel. He starts an air dribble back towards net. Pulse is there, manages to secure up a shot right in front of the box, and with 42 seconds to go, it's a tied game. Only time will tell if one of these teams is going to come away with an advantage, and with 30 seconds left, it could very well be another 1-to-1 overtime. These matches have been, or these games, sorry, have been so close so far throughout this match. A 2-to-1 win in game one, potentially the same here. 15 seconds left. Tyron with the ball over into the blue. Logs meets it. Zev to follow, gets it back towards box. It's quickly touched towards the opposite corner. Met by MSG. It's back towards mid. Tyron can't quite find the ball. It's going to slap the ground. And now we're in overtime here in game two. HCC looking to try and get themselves up to match point. FAU trying to equalize the score line, and Zev tries to pay back that 4-second overtime goal from the last game, but it's not going to find its way into the box. Now it's back towards mid. Pulse looking just to try and play it away. Zev, MSG back for this one. Zev going to have the opportunity to play it past. Nubel has to fall off. Logs dropping a shot into the bottom left of net, but now it's back over towards mid. MSG forcing the issue, keeps the ball over here into the blue corner. Pulse wants to play it out, drops it back over towards Nubel, fires off a shot, and Tyron meeting it back over towards the mid. Zev wants to follow that one along. Going back over towards MSG now, and he's just going to rally off a shot back towards this box. Tyron tries to redirect it in, but it doesn't quite connect, but MSG will on the waiting wings from the right, floats in, secures in the goal, and this time a 2-to-1 scoreline once more, but favoring FAU-B as they secure up the tied scoreline. We're all tied up now, so we hop into game number 3 to see who's going to be the first team to match point. The kickoff. Zevblum getting it over into the blue straight off the bat. Nubel wants to try and chase it away. Pulse waiting in the wings to support. Zev touches it back mid. And Pulse goes up, manages to receive the ball. Now it's back over towards the orange. Logs trying to slip this one by. It finds its way over. It's going to be a pass straight to Zevblum, straight back to net, but Nubel takes it away. A demo there, though. Nubel losing his life for that one. MSG looking just to try and slow this past Logs, but Logs plays it patient, manages to win the ball back. Tyron here to try and center this ball back up from the blue side corner. It's back over to MSG. He gets the ball up into the blue, and Pulse looking looking to try and touch it away now as Nubel trying to chase this one out. Zevblum getting it over to the backboard. It's centering up. Tyron's there, but Pulse is there as well. They meet in a 50. The ball bounced away as now Pulse looking to try and get this one back over towards the box, but MSG takes it away. Logs, the last man back, gets in the way of that ball, keeps it back towards the orange, and now Tyron trying to get a quick mid pass over to Zevblum, who gets it right back to him. They're bouncing this ball left and right back over to the blue net, but eventually it gets boomed right back over into the orange. Tyron looking to try and win it out once again. Pulse back over into the corner. MSG, he wants to chase this one away, gets it high. Pulse and Logs looking to try and set this up towards the box. Logs just barely not on target for that one, just high of net, and now Pulse wants to try and fight this one back over. Tyron to pressure, managing to get up in time. Logs as he denies that first shot. It's a follow-up there from the orange, and FAU, they're trying to take advantage of the chaos, but the ball still bouncing free, bouncing over to Nubel. Now back up to the ceiling as Tyron follows it up. It's now over to the corner. Nubel trying to find a way past here, gives it up for Pulse. Logs in the back though, so MSG gonna have time to get back onto this ball. It's back over to the orange corner. 3 minutes remaining, no goals scored yet, and came at number 3. And maybe I should shut up, because just as I say it, HCC smacking in a first, a nicely placed shot. And we'll get a quick look at the scoreboard here just so we can get all the stats on the board. You can see a pretty tight-knit game right now. Nobody really being able to hammer off any shots, of course, except for Pulse, the man to get up to that stationary 1 goal so far for the HCC Dragons. Now it's back over to the corner. MSG wants to try and play it away. Tyron sees the ball bouncing down over towards the blue. Zevblum follows. It's back towards the blue. Tyron wanting to try and take this one out. It's over into the blue corner. Logs and Trees trying to chase it away. It's met over on the right, and Zev goes over his head. Tyron looking to play this one away. MSG, he wins it over into the corner. Nubel trying to pressure here, manages to win the ball out, trying just to deliver it in, and he gets the second. Oh my goodness, HCC a 2-goal lead now with 2 minutes 11 to go, in a pretty dominating position for the moment, and in fact they extend it to 3. Nubel smacks in a third for the team, a second for himself, and with 2 minutes left on the clock, it's a hat trick to nothing. Now the FAU B side, they need to try and get their way back in, but another goal coming out. And oh my goodness, it is 4 in a row here for HCC. And they are really showing their offensive prowess in this one, aren't they? Oh my goodness, Zevblum almost gets that back over into his own. Manages to deny it from finding its way inside the box, though. Nubel to follow. That one's high. We're almost into the final 100 seconds here. And of course, FAUB not out of this one yet, but they definitely need to try and fight back in soon, because they need to find 4 goals in 100 seconds, and that could be the first. It rolls along the line and finally goes over it. Zevblum getting the first in 94 seconds to go. 3 goals now separating these teams, and it's back over towards mid. Nubel not quite going to be able to land a shot on that net. It's going to be back over towards the left. Logs to try and chase it over. Finds his way in front of the net, but MSG plays it away. Nubel following that ball. 80 seconds. Still the pressure on FAU. They need to try and find this shot, because they are losing time more and more as this ball continues to exchange wheels. Now it's back over to Nubel. He's trying to get it away. He's going to go straight up, meet it. That's going to be a lob straight back towards the net. Logs has to go up for the shot. Tyron denies. Final minute now of gameplay, and still a 3-goal separation between these two teams. The ball in front of the orange net as well has to be cleared away. Zev on it, managing to touch it here. Logs getting in the way, but the ball's still very offensively viable. It's going to find its way in front too, but Pulse able to get that ball away. Now back over towards Nubel, back towards the left wall. Tyron looks to try and play it out. Nubel wants to try and play this one past. It's over to the right wall, managing to touch it back over towards mid, and now it's back on target. Tyron secures in a second. And FAU, they've closed the gap to 2, but now they only have 26 seconds to try and tie this one back up. They need a fast kickoff, and that's not going to help. Logs and Nooble taking it deep here over into the orange, and Pulse, he's just willing to play to be a pain in the rear for the orange side now, and just make sure that they can't get this ball into the net. Logs going to dribble it even further there into the orange. Nooble going to punish it towards the back wall as well, and that'll be it. HCC, another strong performance in game 3, gets them the first match point of the series at 2-1. The HCC Dragons now at a 2-1 lead in the match. We go into game number 4 to see if they can close it out here, or will FAU fight back and start out to equalize up the scoreline. Back over towards the left wall. MSG starts to play this one out. Logs goes up to meet. The ball over towards the left side. Zev trying to center this back up towards the net. And Nooble back over towards the orange. MSG looking to try and clear this one out. Nooble a touch back towards mid. Logs jumps up, manages to get the ball back over towards the right wall. Pulse to chase, manages to maintain possession, gets it towards the opposite wall. And now Nooble looking just to set this one up. Logs dropping it back towards net, and MSG just waiting along that goal line. Denies the first one from finding its way across the line. And Tyron now able to play this one back over into the blue. It's over towards this corner. Pulse wants to play it out. Nooble gets the ball back towards mid, and MSG gonna see it and start to fight it back towards the blue. Pulse meets back over towards the blue corner. Tyron, it's mid. Zevblum trying to catch that one and send it back towards box, and Logs not going to allow it much closer than that. Pulse back over towards the orange box. Zev going to go up and meet this ball high as Nooble trying to fight him on it. Logs over towards the left, catches the ball over towards the bottom ramp, and Pulse to try and chase this back to mid. Gonna try to center it up here, and Nooble chasing this one through now. Gonna be able to center it back up over into mid, and it's gonna be a demo there, as well as now you're seeing FAU trying to get this one past and over into the defensive line. Nooble finding the ball on the right. MSG in mid. It's over towards the right wall. It's going to be back towards Pulse. He meets against Zevblum in a bump, and that leaves the ball over here into the blue. It's a chance still at a shot here for FAU, and Zev trying to line something up. MSG comes through, corners the ball. Pulse gets the ball away, and Logs demoing there against Zev takes one more player out of this play, and that's going to be Logs taking it even further into the orange now as Tyron forced to try and play this one over. MSG gonna bump the ball away over towards the left side. It's gonna be back over towards the net, and it's gonna be quickly killed over into the corner. As you can see, Zevblum just looking to try and secure up that first goal. We're at 2.5 minutes remaining, and still Pulse trying to get this ball in for the first goal. Both teams fighting to stay alive here. Of course, HCC with slightly less pressure as they have another game to play through if they lose this one, but it has been a close series thus far, and these players do not want to give that up now. It's back over towards Tyron. He gets the ball into the blue. It's met there by Pulse, who manages to fire it back off straight past MSG. It's over towards the box. Logs into the corner, tries to chase it himself and slap the ball into the net, but it's back towards mid now. Logs, Nooble trying to find a way back into this ball, and Pulse now going up to try and hit it away. Meets in a 50. The ball down towards mid. Logs and Nooble combining to get that ball away back over towards the orange, and Zev chasing it himself, needing to just deny any sort of shot. Pulse sees it over towards the left wall. We're in the final 100 seconds. Still no goals on the board, and at this point we could even see a 0-goal overtime here, with these teams both not willing to give up anything. 85 seconds. Zev getting the ball back over towards the blue, trying to set up for a shot. It's into the backboard and gets bumped away. Tyron tries to go up to block against the approach from Nooble. The net's open. Pulse with the ball, and he's going to smack in the first. 72 seconds to go, and a 1-0 lead for the HCC Dragons. Nooble goes forward to meet the ball. Pulse jumping up. Going to find its way into the backboard. Nooble with the ball as well, and he's just going to drop it right past. You thought there was no way, too many defenders in front of that one, but it bounces off the backboard, centers itself up, and it's too easy for Nooble to complete that goal. Now it's back to the corner, centering back up to mid and pulse. How the heck have they done it, HCC, from a 0-all game to a hat trick to nothing lead? FAU, they're wondering where this game went. All of a sudden, their backs against the wall, and they need to try and find 3 quick shots to get them back into it. Only 30 seconds to do so as well. The ball over towards the left wall. Nooble just falling back here as MSG takes an initial touch. Tyron to follow. It's going to center itself back up towards mid. Logs looking to chase it away. Back over towards the mid now, and Pulse getting bumped as well, but still maintaining possession, and that's it. 10 seconds left and a 3-goal difference. HCC, they managed to complete it in 4, and with a 3-0 score line in game number 4, they complete the match with a 3-1 score, taking the win. 2 matches with the exact same score, both matches of course being back and forth the entire times, but congratulations to GMU B and to HCC for both coming away with the win this week. Alabama B and FAU B, you guys put up a phenomenal fight, and they were certainly close games throughout, but you can't win them all, and congratulations to our winners, but we expect to see more out of all 4 of these teams as the season progresses. But for now, that's all we've got. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.